Hi, I'm Minute Beauty and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, well, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, well, welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you and telling you guys about what I do for my Bible study. So I hope you all enjoyed this video and let's get started. So the first thing I like to do when I do my Bible study is I like to read the Devotions for the God Girl. It's a 165-day journey book, and each day is a page. And it's just like how to live your life, kind of. So the first thing I like to do for my Bible study is I like to read one of the pages for the Devotions for the God Girl, a 365-day journey. I'm going to read the back for you so you kind of have an idea about what this book or these daily reads are kind of about. The God Girl is always on a journey to becoming the woman God created her to be. That means that every day the God Girl needs time with her Creator to reflect on where she's been, where she's at, and where she's going. Devotions for the God Girl is your daily guide to choosing God's way in every area of your life. From your thoughts and actions to your friends and faith, each day of the year you will hear from God through His Word. Plus, you read a brief reflection from Haley DiMarcos, I believe that's how you say her name, that unpacks spiritual truths about becoming a woman of God. So one of the things I just recently read was about how sin in our lives is a unpleasant smell to God, and how being caring and loving and being kind is a pleasant smell to God, and how we should always try to be a pleasant smell to God and not an unpleasant smell. So I really recommend this if you are looking for an everyday thing, and even if you aren't looking for an everyday thing and you just want something that occasionally you can pick up. It's great for if you are looking for something that is easy and quick, even though sometimes they don't turn out quick because you get more questions than what it answers and you actually have to find them on your own. But that's one thing I like about this, is that it usually makes my brain think about what I had just read and what I've been doing in my life, and am I really being the best person I can be. So the next thing that I've really been into, I don't know if you saw this in my Christmas haul, but my brother's girlfriend got me this book. It's called The Divine Dancer by Shannon Pimricria. I don't know how to say her name, but this is it, I believe. And as most of you know, I'm a dancer, and what this book is basically reflecting on how we're supposed to be living our life for God, and how dance is incorporated. Dance is just a metaphor in this book, and it can really be tied with anything. Like if you're into theater, or if you're into film, or if you're into sports, or if you're not really into any of those things, this book is good because it just has a solid illustration, but it makes you think about, am I really doing what God has wanted me to do? I'll read one of my favorite things I've read so far from this. First I have to find it. God thinks you're beautiful, but He wants you to be radiant. God made you bright and He wants you to shine. So He must strip you of the glitter, He must tear you away from your fans, and must take you into a quiet practice studio and teach you all over again how to truly dance. Now again, I didn't write that. This is by the author completely. I did not do any of the work for this book. I suggest you read it. It's a really good book. If you want me to do a review on the book and how I like it or what it's about, I can do that when I'm done with it, which may be a while, because as you will see, I do a lot of different things, and I don't always do the same thing for my Bible study. I might only just read a page or two out of this a day, or I may read from my devotional, or I may read the Bible. So these are just the things I have been into recently when I'm doing my Bible study. So the next thing is a Bible study for the teenage girl. It's called A Daughter's Worth, and it is by Ava H. Surgeon. It's right up here. I don't know if you can tell, but it's really good. But this is really good. What it is it is like a question and answer kind of book, and it has spaces where you can write your thoughts and your prayers out, which I really find helpful. And then what it does is it will give you a Bible passage and you read it, and then it will ask you questions about it, and you're supposed to think about those questions and how it relates to the Bible passage. So in the Daughter's Worth and the Everyday Devotional, it will give you a book of the Bible. So let's say it would to give me 1 Kings chapter 22 verse 4, and then I would be like, okay, let me read this, and then it would ask me questions on what verse 4 was, and I would read this. So I would read 1 Kings chapter 22 verse 4, and then it would ask me questions and I would answer them in the book. So that's one of the things. And the Bible I have is a True Image Bible, which is an NIV, and it is, I think it's like classified as a God Girls Bible, which you can find at Gospel Supplies. I actually don't know any other Bible places you can get Bibles. I think you'll get them at Barnes & Nobles, or you could probably find one at Bookman's, and I bet you can find it on Amazon. But I definitely read this, the True Image, and there will be like, it itself has Bible studies in it, so if I am not feeling like reading one of the Bible studies in those books, I will go and read one of them. And so this Bible has a women account to it, so there'll be some girls who have written down parts of their story, and they put it in which book fits best. And so there are parts of it where you can actually see how God has worked in other people's lives, which is I love reading them because it's so cool to see how God's working in my life and then how God's working in someone else's life. I hope this video helped you. If you're looking for a new Bible study book to read, or you just wanted to know that someone else was out there with you, I totally understand. I'm always on YouTube looking for someone who does Bible studies and like actually explains how they do their Bible studies. If you want me to go into more depth, if you guys want me to go into more depth or walk you through me actually doing a Bible study, just let me know in the comments and I will be sure to get on to that video. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please like the like button down below. And if you want to see more of my content, you can click on one of those two boxes over here or my face over here. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And remember to be yourself, because you're the only self you're ever going to be. Bye!